Alright guys, this is Envoy of Kairos, returning to you in Terraria within the Land of Opportunity. And let's see, where we left off, I managed to make an artificial hollow biome to collect some very necessary materials. I killed a collection of 3 copies of the Destroyer of Worlds. I got killed so many times that my house, I got killed so many times that my arena is now turned into a graveyard biome. That's kind of annoying. And then, let's see, our goal today is definitely going to be to knock out the other 2 bosses that spawn straight out of hard mode opening. Which shouldn't be too difficult considering I've already killed one of them. I've upgraded my star shooter into something even more powerful. I still have an assload of ammo for it. And I've upgraded all of my equipment to hallowed. But before I do that, I was actually reminded of a couple of things I can make that are quite useful, especially with all of the creative building I'm going to be doing, so let's go and make those real quick. Also, you might notice that for some reason there's 3 of me on screen, and that's because of the After Effect function that comes with my current armor set. Basically, it allows me to instantly dodge whatever the next attack I'm hit with is. And here is the 2 things I was going to make, the Void Bag and the Void Vault. So basically the goal of that is the Void Vault gives you a pretty large extra storage space, but then the Void Bag on top of it gives you access to that storage space from anywhere. Literally anywhere. For now, it's going to go right here. But now, I need to see what all I can make with the Souls of Might that I got dropped from that boss's bag. So let's see. I can make the Mega Shark. That is an incredibly useful and powerful weapon. I can't make the true Knight's Edge until I have the other 2 bosses' soul types. And the same with these tools. The light discs I can make, but I don't quite like using them. They're a little unwieldy of a weapon for me. And then of course I need all of the souls in order to make the Avenger emblem, so it looks like pretty much the only thing I can make right now that has any interest to me is the Mega Shark. Now there is currently one slight problem with getting the Mega Shark. I don't have the illegal gun parts researched, and I cannot buy them currently. The fix for that? Just switch it to midnight real quick and I can buy them off them real fast. I'll get 2 so I can research it, because I'm going to need those later. And now, the Mega Shark. Okay, so now they're all upgraded, including the Excalibur being legendary, although it is still vastly outdone by the Tao of Pow. So, Excalibur is not getting used for now. The Unreal Hallowed Repeater is pretty significantly powerful, but the firing rate of the Mega Shark is absolutely fucking nuts and results in it completely dwarfing the Hallowed Repeater. And then the the Star Shooter basically has the firing rate of the, well, it has 2/3 of the firing rate of the Mega Shark, I believe, and over twice the power, so I'm sure you can see which one I'm actually going to be using. including right now, to slaughter all of these assholes. Alright. Zelda the Steampunker, and she sells the Contaminator, a very, very necessary tool for progress here. And I'm gonna buy everything else I can from her, although I'm not going to get these logic gates, because although they're apparently very fucking useful for wiring and stuff, I have no idea how the fuck these things work. The conveyor belts I will take, because they are actually very, very useful. And I've done a couple of very interesting builds with those already. You'll eventually see those on the channel. Essentially, I'm working on a pretty big golf map right now. And that should keep things very interesting. The Blend-O-Matic is going to be very essential because I'm going to use that to combine a shitload of gel and silt to create asphalt, and that actually speeds up your movement while you're running on it. So I'm going to make a very, very big road eventually. It's not going to be some hideous thing that goes across the entire map. That would be stupid. I've just got some key points that I want to fit that into. Now, you might be wondering, what the fuck is the Contaminator for? And, simple enough, I just need to find... Oh, she doesn't seem to be selling it. Why isn't the mechanic selling it? Oh wait, no, there's the green solution. Not the mechanic, the steampunker. So yeah, I'm going to need a lot of this. This right here, the green solution. This, along with the Contaminator, using it as ammo, purifies the land. So I can take this back down to our underground village and use it to purify that and finally get all of its people reinstated as citizens down there. That right there. That's what the Contaminator does. If you can't tell, I fucking love the Contaminator. And there's some mods that make this thing even better. Straight up, like, one of my favorite mods for landscaping in modded Terraria. Basically lets you do a ton of different attachments on this thing, including spread shot and long shot. So basically you can multiply the range on this thing, and the results can be quite potent. And I just realized I may already have this space purified enough, and I don't know, or didn't realize it, because the texture packs I'm using actually turn Crimson Biome water into yellow ichor. What I'm seeing right now isn't the Crimson Biome water, that's Blood Moon water. Which means I should be able to move everybody back into their houses so long as the right NPCs have respawned. Looks like two of them haven't. But one of them can move back into his house no problem right now. Okay, the whole town has been repurified, and two of our NPCs have moved back in. It's time for me to go and kill more of those bosses. Okay, so with the iron, some Souls of Night, some Souls of Light, lenses, and bones, I can make the two remaining spawn items. Mechanical eye. And the mechanical skull. And with the two of those, and researching a few of them to make sure that I never run out, in case these guys start killing me repeatedly again, I can now set it to night and take those bosses on again. So I'm going to set this shit to dusk, and now I'm going to take on the first of them. Using the mechanical eye to summon the twins. So these two are a genuine pain in the ass. Their movement patterns can be quite erratic, considering you've got two different bodies to worry about. And each of them has different movement patterns. Or at least they have very similar movement patterns, but their primary actions move at different times. So you've really got to keep an eye on both these eyes. Somehow I'm managing to dodge everything they've got so far, which is quite impressive. And it's all thanks to setting up a competent arena over here. Wait, I'm not dodging everything. I've taken a couple of major hits right there. That's definitely bad. Now, one of the worst things you've got to worry about with these guys is that they also work just like the fleshy version that we dealt with much earlier in the game. In the sense that they have a second form once their health drops below half, and things get a lot worse. So usually the goal should be to try and get them both down almost to half before you send either of them into their actual half state and into those other forms. So I've got them both pretty low here, and any minute now I'm going to end up knocking one of them into their alternate form. Yep, there we go. It looks like it actually activates a bit below half, but there goes Spasmatasm. Becoming this horrifying thing and shooting green flames that are incredibly dangerous. Basically, once you get these guys to their second... Once you get either of these guys to their second form, you want to kill the one that went into that second form as quickly as possible. Because their DPS is absurd, and they are going to hunt you to the ends of the earth. And if you get a second one into their second form, like I just did with the Retinizer there, yeah, then you're in trouble if you're dealing with both at once. But I just killed one of them. And that is a definite step forward. Retinizer is definitely the easier of the two twins to deal with. Although his attack is faster, he doesn't have a charging attack that's near impossible to dodge. basically just stay mobile and stay strafing and circling this asshole, and he won't touch you. But that's also why it's very necessary that you get all of the mobility items I went out of my way to grab. And now, I have my first copy of their treasure bag. But, as we've stated before, one copy is not enough. I'm gonna need 2 more. So I need to kill this asshole twice more. Re-up my buff potions. Bring it on, motherfuckers. Okay, so there is one thing I can do that's actually incredibly useful right here that I kind of forgot could be done this early, actually. So, after you defeat any one mechanical boss, something very useful spawns in the underground jungle. And although the jungle in hard mode is dangerous, well, it's not as dangerous as the shit that we're trying to kill right now. So, overall, going there and doing this is worth it. So you might be wondering, what the fuck am I going to get, and why? Well, you see, in the underground jungle, after you've beaten one mechanical boss, they start to spawn something called Lifefruit. Lifefruit are potent little items that, as you may guess from their name, give you more permanent health. Now, each one of them only gives you an additional 5. But that stacks up pretty quickly once you've had enough of them, and there is a limit to how many you can have. But once you've met that limit, you have a considerable amount of extra health, and you're going to be in much better shape in the long run. Ah, and right here is our first Lifefruit. Now, we can use 20 of them. We only need to research 10 before we get an infinite supply. I'm sure you can see where I'm going with that. Oh, would you look at that? Although you can't see the structure itself just yet, just seeing those pots right there tells me I've discovered one of the most important things in the late game. Finding it this early is definitely good. Finding the entrance immediately instead of one of the walls is even better. So, for those of you in my Discord and following my channel that are uninformed, this is the Lizard Temple. And it is a considerable threat. Because you see, one of the final bosses of the main game is waiting in here. Along with a shitload of enemies I am currently not prepared to fight. But, knowing it's there, knowing where to find it, means getting through the endgame is going to be a lot quicker and a lot easier than I expected. And there's number 10. Warp back home. And now, I'm gonna study these. Spawn an infinite number. And now, my health is officially up at 500. Okay, it's definitely in panic mode. Come on, yes! And there it goes. Finally. That is one more hard mode boss down. And now, let's see what we get from this treasure bag. Okay, so I got a ton of dev items, including the wings I'm currently wearing, and that's fucking awesome. Also got the Arcalis, which is a very rare alternative to the enchanted sword. Always loved the Arcalis. I've got the second piece to the mechanical cart. Of course, I have the next trophy. And we gotta see what we can do with the Souls of Sight. So, the main things we can produce with Souls of Sight, until we get the last remaining soul to get these, is the Optic Staff, which is a very, very strong summoning item at this point in the game. So, I'm definitely going to make that in a sec. I have the Optic Staff, and I got Mythical immediately. Use that. So I can summon a second Retinizer. And with two of them, we will conquer. Bring it on! This, ladies and gentlemen, is the third mechanical boss, Skeletron Prime. 4 arms, each equipped with a different weapon. The most dangerous of which, frankly, is his grenade launcher, which, since we're fighting on a platform arena, the grenades don't fully work on these platforms. They just go through, so... Oh wait, no, shit, it looks like they changed the AI on that. Grenades work on platforms now. Okay, well, this guy just got a lot more dangerous. His other most dangerous weapon is his own head when he, brings out that massive spiked mohawk and tries charging straight into you. But, as you can see, I'm already tearing him up completely, and I haven't been touched. So, dodging this guy isn't exactly difficult. And, having all of my minions created from the remains of the mechanical boss I just defeated, I'm really stacking the damage on quickly here. And he seems to be having trouble just figuring out where the fuck to aim. Doesn't look like I'm gonna be destroyed. Oh wait, no, there is one limb that looks like I'm gonna destroy first. But the other ones seem to be damaged on par with his head. Okay, I think I've destroyed one of his arms already. Yes, I have. And another one is looking pretty low compared to the others. Ah, and what do you know, that's his grenade launcher arm that's most damage. The claw and the chainsaw, I'm frankly not worried about. As stated before, it's his head and the grenade launcher you need to worry about. Oh, and it looks like his grenade launcher arm is gone. Yep. And his head is hefty damaged, too. I'm just not taking any damage from this guy. He is proving easy. Like, he grazed me once, and my automatic dodge from the hallowed armor took care of that. Twice now. I can practically ignore the claw and chainsaw and just focus his head now, and he will be dead in seconds. Like I said, dead in seconds. And that is the third boss down. But we ain't done yet, because you guys know what the deal is. I need 3 of their bag. So, time to take on 2 more. Yep. Killed him without destroying any of his arms that time. We don't ever gotta touch those guys again, except for when I'm farming their trophies later, which will be when I'm strong enough that I can do it in a third of the time. But in the meantime, Skeleton's jaw is going up on our wall. So I've now gotten all of the cart pieces, and I can make that cart. I'll make 2 of it just so I can research one. And the other's getting equipped, because it's a lot better than the demonic cart. And then, ask him what I can do with these. Ah, yes. From that, I can make the flamethrower. Exactly why I said I still needed those illegal parts. Now that I have all of the souls, there is so much more I can do. For example, I can make the Drax, a direct upgrade from my titanium drill that can do so much more. Soon, I will have a much, much more powerful melee weapon than the Tao of Pow. But for now, this is Envoy of Kairos, signing out. Because I have gotten insanely powerful, I have gotten insanely good gear, and all that's left is to really push my limits with my current build, get the next level of armor, and knock out 2 more bosses. The next 2 are going to be quick succession, but I think I'll get some building done first, because we have a lot of towns to make, don't we? Yeah, this is going to be a lot of recording for me, but there's quite a few speed build videos coming up. So, later guys. Hey, thanks for watching guys. If you enjoyed the video, then be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're looking to support me a little further, you know, maybe get some bonus content, or just keep up with me and other fans, you can find links down in the description leading to my Patreon, my Discord, and my Twitter. And, you know, if you're following me on Patreon, then you can expect some content polls to decide what's coming up on the channel yet. A little bit of background additions to some other series I've been working on, you know, some more original and creative stuff. And who knows, if enough of you start supporting me soon, I might have a few other surprises up my sleeve too. Again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all again on the next video.